this stump in the middle. I'm somewhere I've never been before. We are way out here. I'd be scared by now to be on a 18-year-old quad without backup out here. I'm literally 200 yards past where the furthest spot I've ever been. So far, so good. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. This is different. Told you. Whoa, he's right there. I even see where he is.
Yo!
You guys, I saw a Bigfoot. It's on the camera. Yeah. I saw a Bigfoot. I went to zoom in on him. You know what just happened, right? I am literally zooming on him. About to, or something I think, and then it happened. What the heck?
2 in a row!
You guys, this is my gift for you, the four-wheeler. You guys, we're dead in the water here. I'll explain later if we can't get out. Do you see where, I see exactly where it is.
I saw the dust.
No, come here. It's no, you see the triangle? You can see the triangle thing?
Yeah.
It's right there. Right against the forest.
Yeah, let's take a walk.
No, go ahead. I gotta work on this. That was, dude. It happened when I zoomed in. I'm like, I see a Bigfoot, Brent. We're about to fix the quad. I'm like, I see it. He's like, you serious? I'm like, yeah. I think, well, like how they go in the structure. It's down there. The second I start to zoom in on him, that happened. This is a really unbelievable place. So normally I would be upset. Something happened. I think something's arcing under the seat on the positive, but I can't really see because it's covered, and I can't get the seat off because of this thing. So that's where we're at now. Then I see a Bigfoot down here. You guys, I think it's on the camera. Like it happened yesterday too, right next to us. Only in the middle of structures does that happen, okay? I can tell you right now, without even watching the videos, that I have more videos of giant trees being forcefully, instantly destroyed near me for like to amuse us than anyone in the world while standing next to that. I can't see where I was gonna zoom on is not there anymore. Oh my goodness. You guys, I am not kidding you. It's not there. I'm gonna zoom in anyway. I saw him. It's amazing that this happened here and it's electrical, like something, my battery literally like went on fire. Structures are insane. Right here, we're on our way out, but I gotta make a pit stop. I gotta make a pit stop. I don't care if I don't want to be in here at dark. I don't mind riding out at dark. Although it does get chilly the second the sun goes down here. Check this out, okay? I'm gonna come back, guys, by myself. This is a mystical, magical place, and I'm gonna go way back in there alone one day. And just sit there with the camera on. Trust me, these guys I know they brought me here to see this stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't get bored with it. You can get bored with it as soon as you memorize every single structure in this forest. Every piece of their language. That's what they want. Trust me, that's what they want. That's what I do. Simple, right? They didn't give me like some complicated job. Mark, take this camera and just go be really good at finding us. We're gonna help you. Film how sick this is, how awesome it is. I don't like that word sick. How awesome it is, and that's it. We picked you because you're an idiot. And you're simple, and you can just walk around and they'll be happy. Because you suffered in New Jersey for 44 years. And just show everybody this. Just don't show our faces, show this. And then we go to the next level. It's not just you guys. You know, it's not. Most of you might know. It's the whole. You know, it's everyone. Look up there. That's why I was freaking out. Like over there was like some. Is right there. See that spider structure? The black spider structure back there?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's why. That's the difference I see. And then in my imagination, I really go towards that dog man. I saw his ears down there in a stump. They made a stump. It was the same thing you found the other day. Of course they know who Ron Swanson is.
Hey, wait. What's logic? Here we go. I needed this.
How do you not know who Ron Swanson is? He's the funniest guy in the world. I love Ron Swanson. He's the best. He's got to be, that's got to be one of the best characters ever played on TV. What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say? Why'd you wave your hand like forget it? Was that towards me?
No. I just said you assessed the wrong sponsor.
Just give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Wait. I worry what you just heard was, give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I said was, give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Do you understand?
No, I just think he's one of the best. It's one of the best characters on TV ever. That guy is the best actor. People will say they're gonna have Ron Swanson comment at least a couple comments on your video. Ron Swanson, he's the best. He is the best. Ron Swanson would love squatching. He'd be out here right now with me.
Plain cheeseburger.
No, he doesn't eat plain. He eats shit on. Oh yeah, he doesn't. That's right. He doesn't like lettuce or anything like that.
That's that road.
Yeah, where are we, dude? We gotta go this way. I think it's those trees right there.
All your Ron Swanson
quiet
talk got
those
us
trees.
lost, man.
I mean, I'm not like upset. He's not like my favorite bird. He's the best character in Parks and Rec. That's all. Yeah. He's so funny. I love his. You know, you don't kind of laugh the second you see him, but over the course of the season, you can't help it. We might have supposed to have gone this way. Dude, these are massive right here. You've never seen anything like this before. This is big. This is big. This is the big time. This is the big time, guys. Welcome to the Big Time Show. That's the name of this show, Brandon. The Big Time Show.
Big time.
Yeah, not because we're big time, but because that is the biggest time you're ever gonna see. I promise you. Let them talk, guys. Let these idiots just run their mouths. I could snap that guy's with my bare hands. You know what I mean? Let them run their mouths. You just stick with me. And all the truth will be known one day. And these people are going to feel so stupid. They already do. That's the problem. They already see. Because what's happening is everything I show contradicts everything they just made up. Did you see that structure like in Oblivion up there?
Yeah.
Like way up there? That thing is like, let's see if I can get that corridor.
Oh my God.
You guys, that's nothing. It's this giant, huge. Hey, Brandon, you might just walk like another couple feet towards that.
I'm going that way.
It is insanity. From what I see, like through the trees. Ron Swanson?
That's one of them right there.
Yeah.
Listen. That's the tree right there. One that's up.
No, it's not.
Looking right at you.
No, it just looks like it. What's up, buddy? You alright? I just kicked his ass. It is. Because I'm not being rude. If he's in that thing, I'm gonna, put my foot right in his face. Because I've been here for 5 years. You gotta stop being a stump. Like this guy right here. And this is the stump area. And you guys are gonna see why. Look at that lumber yard, the base of the camera. I just wanna zoom in here. Out here, and you start to know. So don't sit there and be like, oh, Mark, squirrels do this. They don't do it, okay? This is a pile that would barely fit in the back of a dump truck, okay? And it's all been eaten recently, and it's everywhere. They're not even just eating here, they're eating everywhere.
Look, this pile's as big as Mark.
It's impossible. There's not even a... Wow, look behind it. Hey, look at that. Look at this structure. Oh my God. I think we'll just hang here. This is perfect. Because I think they want us to film something over there, but I mean, just stay here. If they really want us to go over there, they can push another tree down. I don't see why that would be such a big deal. One more tree. Watch this, guys. So listen, forgive me. I want to put some clips in that where I'm just not really doing a real video. I change when I'm not alone out here. It's not the same. And it's way more fun having someone with you. But I just can't, you know, for like forever, I'd have to, you know, there's got to be, to go back to real, I lose my focus. You realize that's a stump up in the air that has like, I don't even know how many sticks just leaning on it, and X's and B's. These guys stopped us. They pushed a tree down. We found a grave. I mean, I don't know what is going on. You guys. All right, so the people that know me real well, what did I tell you? You know, I can't tell you how fast, because I can only go with like their time, you know. I don't know if that's the same. Just be patient. That's what they, you know, that's what I overwhelmingly have felt the whole time. It's not me that it's the world that isn't ready. They slowly have to be ready. Stop worrying about other people. If you've lied in the past, attacking me is only going to make it worse for you. Because I really won't attack back. Hey, look at this. Nope. Brandon. I gotta leave here and I gotta show you this.
You gotta leave here?
Yeah, I gotta leave this spot. You gotta see this. You can see it from right there. You don't have to even come down here. That entire structure. No, not the structure. The entire structure is being held up by that stump.
Wow.
The whole, yeah. That whole structure is being held up by that stump. Okay. Do you still think that's squirrels? After a tree just got pushed down with no wind again? Yes, 2 times out. In 2 different locations, 2 hours away from each other. I had a tree with no wind at all. There's not even a breeze. You know what I mean? Structures are insane. Right here, we're on our way out, but I gotta make a pit stop. I gotta make a pit stop. I don't care if I'm in, I don't want to be in here at dark and I'm on riding out at dark. Although it does get chilly the second the sun goes down here. Check this out, okay? I'm gonna come back, guys, by myself. This is a mystical, magical place, and I'm gonna go way back in there alone one day. And just sit there with the camera on. Trust me, these guys will, I know they brought me here to see this stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't get bored with it. You can get bored with it as soon as you memorize every single structure in this forest. Every piece of their language. That's what they want. Trust me, that's what they want. That's what I do. Simple, right? They didn't give me like some complicated job. Mark, take this camera and just go be really good at finding us. We're gonna help you. Film how sick this is, how awesome it is. I don't like that word sick. How awesome it is, and that's it. We picked you because you're an idiot. And you're simple, and you can just walk around and they'll be happy because you suffered in New Jersey for 44 years. And just show everybody this. Just don't show our faces, show this. And then we go to the next level. It's not just you guys. You know, it's not, most of you might know. It's the whole, you know, it's everyone. Look up there. That's why I was freaking out. Like over there was like some is right there. See that spider structure, the black spider structure back there?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's the difference I see. And then in my imagination, I really go towards that dog man. I saw his ears down there in a stump. They made a stump. It was the same thing you found the other day. It was exactly the same. Yeah, next to the pine cone eating station. You just walked out like a different way, so you didn't see it.
Right. Is this shoved in here? What is this? What's up with this stick, yo?
That's the stick he touches out of all of these sticks. Wake up, what, people? You really could wake up. Of course they know who Ron Swanson is.
Hey, wait. What's logic? Here we go. I needed this.
How do you not know who Ron Swanson is? He's the funniest guy in the world. I love Ron Swanson. He's the best. That's gotta be one of the best characters ever played on TV. What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say? Why'd you wave your hand like forget it? Was that towards me?
No. I just said you were obsessed with Ron Swanson.
No, I just think he's one of the best. It's one of the best characters on TV ever. That guy is the best actor. People will say they're gonna have Ron Swanson comment, at least a couple comments on your video. Ron Swanson. He's the best. He is the best. Ron Swanson would love squatching. He'd be out here right now with me.
With a plain cheeseburger.
No, he doesn't eat plain. He like eats shit on. Oh yeah, he doesn't. That's right. He doesn't like lettuce or anything like that.
That's that road.
Yeah, where are we, dude? We gotta go this way. I think it's those trees right there.
All your Ron Swanson
talk got us lost, man. I mean, I'm not like upset. He's not like my favorite bird. He's the best character in Parks and Rec. That's all. Yeah. He's so funny. I love his. You don't kind of laugh the second you see him, but over the course of the season, you can't help it. He's the head of like the government there, but he wants to ruin it. Hold on. Oh my God. The tree was pushed down, way down. Like, I don't even way down, maybe 200 yards that way. We came up. Maybe, I don't know, maybe exactly. It might be more. Probably no more than 500 yards that way. We drove the quads up. Parked on top at a spot that I know, but I've never even looked in this forest. You can't see in it. And I just knew, like wholeheartedly, to come in here. And I know these guys did that tree for us. Brandon's way in there right now. We sent him up to the craziest structure. I sent him up there. Because you guys guess what I did? I don't have socks. The quad guy was coming, so I ran out. I was like looking for like new socks, fresh socks, and I couldn't find them, so I just put my shoes on. And then I ran to town to get gas, and then I was doing everything, getting ready, and somehow I didn't notice then. And then I got out here, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't have socks. And I'm literally like, the tongue of this shoe right here is making me bleed right there. I'm not kidding. Want to see it? It's crazy. What? How good was that up there? Take your time. The quad's right there. I'll just be right there. You can take all the time you want. I'm not like that I approve time. It's just that I don't want him to think I'm rushing him like out of here because I'm walking back towards. We finally made it back, and we realized right where we left, if you just went straight up, it was out of control. We went into like little Personville, except for a couple big seats. And right here is just, right here, you guys, just as you walk in. Remember, keep in mind, we're 16 miles up a trail that not one person has been on all day. This is the problem. I had a little issue with the quad battery, and if I had broken down with that by myself, you are sleeping here, and you're going to have one of the worst walks of your life. It's going to be the worst thing ever because no one comes out here. You guys, this is unobtainable until they made a little tiny logging path. Not even that a pickup truck can go down. I don't know what they were doing. I think they might have been, wow, look at that. I think they might have been like, to try to, driving down like in like ATVs and stuff, like those 4x4s, and then actually using a helicopter. So they'd drag it out, and then they'd go to places like this, and then the helicopter comes right in, you lift it out. I've actually watched that happen. It's pretty wild. I don't like it, of course, because it makes these guys unhappy. Can you dig it? Let's try it. Some of these are marked because it's the marks. It looks real orange on here, but it's like they're 20 to 25 years old at least. It's when they did it. They only let them do a little bit. But what they did was gut the place, like, you know, just mowing over trees to get to get to the trees they wanted. And that's what these are, like some of these, not those, but some of the you know, stumps are from, and, you know, so they could get their ATV through, cutting trees that are not approved. And I think it was stopped. You can see there was no reason to mark these. Unless this is government markings. Because we are literally 16 miles into the woods. That's what it would have took me to walk here on foot. Just a matter of years ago. And now, this bumpy, rocky trail that I don't understand gets us here. It's a scary trail. That's why I was so into Brandon having the quad. Because you just don't want to be back here by yourself. You don't want to get stuck, you know? It's just a nerve-wracking thing. You guys have to understand, it's more nerve-wracking for me than anyone, because they know what I know, and believe me, they're coming out. Okay, believe me, they know I'm not gonna go screaming to the police. You know, they're coming out. Believe me, that X is just insane. It's insane. It's unbelievable. What do you think? There's things that live in the forest, or what?
We just found like the New York City of Bigfoot right now.
X's all around it, filled with, there's walls, like they literally made a wall of tridents, and then inside you can just sit there and eat. That's incredible. This is all I mean, this is all used here, Brandon. This is all like a playground for kids. When I see these big open ones, I can't help to think it's little ones. You know, I'd love to see the evac method. You know, like you hear the quads, like this is a place that is 15 miles up here, and they must hear those quads echoing for, like, even if you had no abilities at all. Even if you were a human hard of hearing, I'm not even exaggerating, you would hear those quads, you know, like just constantly, just like, you know, just forever, because we have to go slow over the rocks. So there's no surprise that they're not just sitting there when you show up. Hey, Brandon, I got good news and bad news. You want the bad news first? We have to walk downhill. Yeah. Do you want the good news? Yeah. It's insane. Well, just because, you know, we took a direct line from the quad. Like we're probably, I don't know, not even that far. A mile, maybe half a mile from the quad. It's tough. You'd lose it after a while. I'm not like looking at my phone. Whenever I say that, I'm guesstimating. Some of it I'm accurate, but never really listen to me on the mileage. Like if you're trying to figure out where I am, you're like, oh, he said 2 miles that way. He said, well, I'm just making that shit up, you guys. I don't want to be that accurate. But it's usually about, if I say 5 miles, it's usually 5 miles. Give or take a foot. Am I wrong? I mean, it looks really special down there. Not even just what in front of you, but like back there. Like no, like that way. And then what we can do is we can, you know, hit that thing and come back up. So I was telling them about this because once we get all the way down there, it's going to be a real walk back up. No big deal. Terrain's never going to stop me, especially if I see something amazing. And this is what I'm saying. I'm seeing things that aren't an accident. Just told you earlier, another camera that I film that 20 or 30, 40 times a day. And there's, I don't even know how many that is. There's another one right there. Part of their language. It gets real old, guys, repeating myself. It gets really old. I'm like I said again, if you're new, I'm not asking, you're not going to sit there and wonder whether you need to believe this. Okay, that's why you're here at Colorado Bigfoot. It's why someone recommended me, because I'm unlike any other channel that's out there, besides like my friends' channels. You know, we all get it. We're friends because of that. We didn't become friends and then decide. We all were of exact like mind, from all different walks of life and all different corners of the earth. Other of perches. Mine's better.
I got 2.
Dude, mine was just made. This has been a problem we're having. We keep finding the best shit at the same exact time. It's not even a coincidence. Give me a sec. It's just one, dude, and it's just like was just made. Look at this, guys. This is where they sit, okay? I don't know who that is, but one of them. He just dug this out. Look at that. There's seats in here. What are we looking at? Oh, that star structure?
Yes. With the trident on one side. You have to see it from this angle, though. Just stares down. Stares down. There's another perch right here.
Look over there. Yeah. Hey, you hear that side by side?
Yeah.
Make sure they don't stop. We got keys in there. Oh, you do? This is probably not a great idea. Completely separated from Brandon. Sorry. It's really hard. I'm going uphill here through this stuff. There's no way through. There's this ravine here. Maybe Brandon will film it. Up here, they just lay like they're all perfectly. There's no way that it's an accident. The entire ravine, starting there, all the way up, is just like this, but perfect, right in a row. It's amazing how they block any openness, like any kind of pathway or anything like that. Any way you could ever drive down, walk down, it's closed. Because regular people don't walk through this. First of all, they can't get here. Let's be honest. You got to be 15 miles on a quad to get here. And know this area like the back of your hand. And I do, of course, because this is all I do. I know it sounds fun. Look, let me give a little disclaimer here, okay? Mark, I'm so jealous. You know, it's like, remember this. And remember the saying more than ever. The grass is always greener, okay? Yeah, it's cool. I'm full of knowledge. But, which is a big deal. I remember, believe me, I remember not being Colorado Bigfoot. Did you hear that? I think it's like what the hell? How does that happen every time, guys? You'll never hear a whistle or a sound from them unless, oh, I found him. Here we go. When does it change, guys? When does it change? Seats, footprints. Look at that footprint. Look at that. I think you can see it's in the shadow. There's a footprint right there. I don't think you can really see it, because I guess you can see it a little. Look at this. In the middle of all of this chaos, you come to the ultimate organization, but yet would never be able to see it until you were standing on it. I'm telling you, these guys were like, how the hell does this guy find that spot? We spent 10 years making that spot with every stick around it. Nothing's deadfall, okay? Deadfall. The only thing that's deadfall is your brain, okay? Look at that stump, man. There's not one tree off the ground, okay? This is all hidden. You can see the quads from here.
Oh yeah.
But you could never see this from the quads.
Exactly.
This forest. Now you guys, you should, the people that know me well, Patreon, like all you guys, you should know by now, right? Like, so there's no, I don't do this in an easy way, right? It's not like, oh, let me go get those guys some sticks. You know, you'll notice in every one of my videos, for the most part, right? I'm always filming. You will notice a similarity in the shadows because this is the type of place these backwards dogman like dudes live, and they always get the shadow. But among all that is some of the most unique, unbelievable situations ever. And it's always a little bit different, you know. So what I'm trying to say is I never try to repeat like necessarily what I'm doing. You know, I always try to do something new, like a new place, a new environment, or again, I'll repeat all those environments if I think it just looks like it's a mind blower, you know, because I think it's half of this for, I don't mean to speak for most of you, but I could go for half of you. That's probably more. That this is some kind of, you know, a lot of this, like, let's just forget about how deep this really runs, okay? Forget about there's creatures staring at me right now. My arms are about to fall off from energy, okay? This is like, to me, just walk back out to the quads. It's right there. Watch this. Because they are, let me use a new word. Let me think of a new one. They are abundant. I love my new words. Abundant. I don't like any other words I say, but I like my one-liners. They are abundant in this forest. Abundant. You ever like say a word too many times and like a word you've known your whole life, and then all of a sudden it becomes not English? Like if you say it over and over and over, you start to realize what it might sound if you didn't, like what it might sound like if you didn't speak English. Have you ever done that? Some people will think I'm crazy, and some people are like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like abundant. Like you start to realize like how difficult really some of our words are. You know, like I don't know how. I guess it's like English is fairly easy to learn, but compared to some other languages, but I don't know if I'd say easy. It ain't easy being greasy. Over and out. Just as we were walking away from here, we got a little bit of rain. I think it's gonna pass, right?
Yeah. It ain't nothing.
It ain't a muddy G thing. So we're gonna do this. There's a rock there, and then Brandon just saying he knows this, and we see it all the time. It's hard to tell for sure on this one, but if you really look, yeah, it's. I've been filming this too much, guys, next to something that's just completely unusual. They mark it. I started filming it like the first time I really blatantly saw it, but it had the candle. I call them the candle top like fingers, like a dog man finger. Was with Tim and Callie, Georgia Bigfoot. Tim's been finding some good stuff lately. I mean, I haven't been seeing all of it because I haven't seen anybody's videos, but man, I watched a couple of Tim's, and that one in the like that bamboo around those sheds was really cool, and some of his titles seem pretty interesting lately. So here's how to handle an emergency. The weather didn't call for it, but there is a nasty storm and it's thunder ridden.
Mark's middle name's MacGyver.
Yeah, MacGyver. Yeah, so it doesn't look bad with the trees involved, but you can see here, it was absolutely gorgeous blue. Oh yeah. Man, where's that coming from? So worst case, we're gonna make a little shelter here. It should pass. As long as Brandon doesn't touch me, we're in the shelter. He's gonna have to do. That's our shelter right there, and it's a safe shelter. Why is it a safe shelter? Because if we get struck by lightning, we have rubber tires that are grounded. You go stand by a tree, anywhere near me, in my luck, you die if the lightning strikes. So that's a really good shelter, something most people don't think about. Yes, there is gasoline, but we're not going to get hit by lightning, and we do have rubber grounding, so we're good. Blatant. We realize that this is just an unbelievable spot that's just been, was just destroyed by people. And it's all them. Big scale. Look at this, you guys. Check, so look at those. All the way up, Brandon.
All the way up.
It's like, it's these diamond leaves, these giant signatures. You can always tell when it looks like a little candle. It looks like a candle top. See it right there?
Yeah.
That's them. And they always do it. That's how they mark their structures.
Giant thing.
I don't need your opinion. It's a bear. I film it on their structures. They sign, okay?
If that's a bear, that's the biggest grizzly out here, man.
Yeah, it's no. That's a bear. It's a bear if you're an idiot.
Yeah.
That's when it's a bear.
Huge fingers.
Yeah, I'm just teasing. It's gonna rain. Oh man, we were having such a good ride too. Dusting out Brandon. It's not the most insane, but it's really cool. See if you can look at my screen without me moving.
Oh yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
I saw it with my eyes. It's a marker. Look, it's teeter-tottering on the steepest point of the, it's a piece of pizza
That's a piece
on the point.
of pizza.
And it's a face. It's their markers. This is a major spot.
I see that now.
We might have to go in there. You know where they'll be? See that ledge?
Yeah, the ledge right there.
Yeah, zoom in that ledge. It's very deceiving in how big they actually are underneath those ledges.
So it's like a big overhang?
You go in there, you'll see all kinds of like rocks moved around.
We're talking about this big overhang right here, saying that it's a little deceiving from where we're at. That could be it, like...
It's so much bigger than you think.
Yeah.
If I was standing up there, your arms wouldn't even touch to the right.
What's the... Oh.
Yeah, it's much bigger than you think.
Yeah, over here.
Believe me on that one. This is a really good zooming spot right here.
Yeah, it's crazy. And those rocks in general just look funky.
Dude, what is this? It's worth it. It's worth turning your clip off.
Okay.
Just for a second.
Let me quit.
Oh, this is so blatant. Look, there's another hole there. Okay, so watch. You see that? You tell me that's not made, okay? But watch
Triangle
this.
hole.
Look, it looks like a timestamp right here. Watch. Hold on a second. Where did I see it? There's like a head. Hold on. Like, what is that?
There's glare, but I could tell it's like...
I'm seeing it differently now. I have to look at it on the... There's no doubt. It doesn't matter what that is, but look up here.
Yeah, that. For sure.
Yeah. That is one amazing spot.
Right there. The mouth is all carved open.
Oh, this is blatant. I'm glad we took the time here.
That's crazy.
Remember, you guys, keep in mind, a lot of this stuff we don't get it. So when I zoom like this, there's things that are happening that you don't get. We don't get. That's why this is like a video in itself almost. There's another entrance. Hey, look at this real quick.
Okay.
I don't care if you edit through it. You got to look at this.
Okay.
I can't hold it much longer.
All right.
Turn it off. Look at this. I got to zoom in, okay? Now watch.
What is that? It looks like a trap door.
Oh my God. Look, dude, look how flat it is. Seriously.
I'm stuck.
Watch. Look at how is that?
Yeah, that's
It looks like a
like laser
$2,000. Oh, something just moved. Something's moved. Oh, it's a bug or something.
big ass bug.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah.
Look at that entrance. See, that's what you gotta do. I say it all the time, you gotta box it off. Sometimes I really appreciate it. I can't move my thumb because
It's all good. That's very weird.
You gotta see what else I saw up there. Well, I guess you'll see it in the video. There's another one. See the big one, how it's turned? Look. You guys, check this out. I'm gonna let you see this loose video because, well, that's just chilling because I want you to see. You see that rock right there? That it's next to the face this way. It's turned. It's a giant rock. Okay. And then on the corner is the same thing. It's like you can just tell everything is made. There's rock stackings too.
Oh, you found a rock stack?
Well, I mean, you can tell they put them there. Watch. Look at my camera.
Oh yeah.
That's 100% up there. Not to mention, I think I just filmed a whole clan of Bigfoots that are black. I didn't do that.
It's all good.
Just stalls. Put it in park, it starts itself.
It's crazy.
Explain that just happened.
So we just drove down this road and Mark's like, hey, look at that cave.
No, that is not the story. Oh my God. Just start a whole new clip. Give it a look. I mean, they will. Unless they know it's me.
I'm zooming in on it right now.
They might know I'm tricking them.
So
I think that was a good idea.
There's this cave that apparently just happened.
Didn't apparently. Change that word.
There's this cave that just happened.
Thank you.
And it's kind of weird how it's just perfectly round.
It just appeared. I've been on this road hundreds of times. It's never been there before. I would have filmed it. I need material, you know what I mean? That's a great material right there. Just, even if it's just a minute, people want to see that. And that also focus, hey, do me a favor, zoom next to it on that stump that we were looking at on my computer.
Right there.
Yeah, just check behind it. A little closer if you can. There is no way that that dead stump would be next to that hole. They put it there on purpose.
For sure.
Yeah.
I just can't see in it.
Yeah,
it's
I know,
just so.
I know. I just want to that's why we're trying. But zoom out for a sec.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin that clip. And then zoom into that, whatever it's called.
It literally is like a rock totem pole.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
Look, there's literally a face on top.
That's what I'm saying. It's a marker. Oh, you want to see the best face? I just found it. I don't believe that. That's true.
No.
You got pine cone eating, you got the holes filled with the pine cones. The perfect pine cones, too. Do you notice that?
Yeah, right here.
There's a big one there. And he's eating them. He's coming over here and eating. We think this is the little others. They're little. Hey, I saw their seats. There's another pile. There's a big hole filled here, Brandon.
Yeah.
I think it's in the ground. Try to kick that stick, but it didn't work. See, it's flush. It's filled. It's a hole filled. Hole filled. Okay. Oh, you got another one?
It's piled up underneath there.
That's amazing.
Got your glyph.
Glyph right next to it.
Pine cones. Right.
See, it's not something we make up. It has all of the evidence to back up what we're saying. That's the beauty of this. You have faith in God. You've never seen him. We show you the most evidence that's ever been shown on the history of the earth with your eyes, and you still have your denial built into you. But you have faith in God. That's no problem. You've never seen him. You were just told to have it, and you believe it. Because we need that. Right? I'm not bashing God. I'm just saying, like, giving you the idea, like, faith is blind. I'm showing you actual evidence, and people's brains can't deal with it. Here's the thing. Anyone that's ever complained or said something never watched a whole video. Anyone that's watched enough has never said a word. That's the trick. You've been lied to your entire life. Your entire existence is not what you have been told. I can promise you that, okay? I know very special people, and I know these guys. And everything is made up. And we call that the human bubble. And inside that human bubble, it's not so horrible for some of us. You know, you made a couple mil, you're chilling, it's over. You ignore all the conspiracy shit, you have a great life. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, I think, at this point. This is more for the people that are, at very least, just curious a little bit of, you know, what is going on? You know, who is God? Who really made us? You know, all this stuff. This is coming from a Christian, by the way. I'm not defying the Bible. I'm just saying that Bible is set up to give you a happy life. If you follow that Bible to a T, it's like genius. You will have a happy life. It's also set up to scare you so you don't kill people. My father's a minister. It's tough because in these spots they have black and white, but you notice 1, part of their language. 2, part of their language. 3, part of their language. 4, local. X. This is just a cool little spot. Not crazy? Like, to get that amount of wood here, you'd have to go all through this forest. And it's all old wood. Like, wouldn't that? If you're with your son, wouldn't you get, like, nice sticks and stuff?
Yes.
Look at it. Because when we show up, they can just go out here. That's if it's that easy. Look in there. Look, it's no way. It's all done for, like, them. There's, like, footprints in there.
And
right
then
there. Yeah, there's footprints on the ground. They're not. You can see it a little bit on the camera. It's cool, right?
So cool.
Need any more proof? That's enough right there for me. Love that.
He's even a break down there too. Right there. Something like that.
Oh yeah.
They're just
Can you
markers.
go far on those mountains over there?
Oh yeah. Which?
I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm just curious. Oh my god. God, that's just gorgeous. This spot with that white X, that white triangle. Did you zoom in into that yet? The first tree you see, there's a triangle. Do you see it?
I'm always looking for something huge.
No.
Whenever you point something out, it's like
No, it's just a marker so they know they can spot each other in there. It's not for us. It's amazing how people always think everything evolves around them. Like whatever they're doing out there is because of us. They don't care about us. And it has nothing to do with us, especially here.
And it was.
Look at that. You guys, this is a special place. I got Loco behind me. Look. Cuatro cervezas. Look. Like he can't keep up. We decided to take. We did Monday. We're really working pretty hard today, but we decided to bring some company today and make it a little more fun. So we brought Helka and we got Edgar's like, get me out of the farm. So we're like, okay. So it makes it fun. Look. Trident with a curve. He's starting to freak out over the trident. So when he gets back to Patagonia, you know, we may end up going there one day because I'm going to see what he shows me there. He's all over this, Edgar. I mean, he's been on intense training days. Going out with me with this, it's easy, but I'm talking about the people that are like want to learn this. Look at this seat. But I'm pushing him to the limit mentally because I want him to have it all, like as far as structures go, because it's never been looked at there. You will, very fast. It's not going to be hard, believe me. You know why? Because you just never looked. Right on the side of the road, you're going to see that. You don't have to even go in the forest. Just take a drive up a dirt road, and you're going to see all that. Because they know nobody look. But now, Edgar's coming. Sorry, I create this accent for Edgar. Like he can understand me better if I'm going. I just try, you know what it is? I try to cut out some words. He's really good English, but I'm fast talk.
Oh, how was I supposed to see that? Wow.
It looks just like a structure.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I think that's crazy. You gotta see the time.
And you just.
I mean, that thing's 120 feet tall. Thomas, that structure's for you. Only because I just was literally texting you. No, you don't. Come here. You love how I tell him he doesn't. Because you can't see it unless you're in the camera.
Yeah.
Look at the shadow. No, look in the camera.
It's a face.
You see the shadow?
Yeah.
It's the side of a face. That's how they do it. They mark.
You can see it right now without the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Without the camera, you could see it.
Hey, tell me
That's
why.
how they do it. They mark. It's a human will see that, but every one of them sees it. Camera steady today. Just hold the camera steady. Before they zap me, I'm saying this.
Phone right here.
Hey, this camera really is a world of difference between
They've been chewing on this.
the ones without the stabilizers. Oh, nice one.
Pick it up. Oh,
Go ahead.
you should film. Look at the teeth marks on that sucker right there.
Turn it over. See if Helka likes it. Oh, yeah, there's teeth right there.
Oh yeah.
What's that, Helka? What's that? What's that?
Hey.
You gotta call her Helka because the only nickname she could have is Hell. Hey, the X. Booyah, right there.
Oh yeah.
Booyah. That's a new one. Booyah.
Edgar, I throw this in your pack? Yeah. Bone. With an eating on it. That's all that's left.
You would take it?
Yeah.
Patagonia Loco. Tattoos. Bandito. Carlos y Bandito. No, he's not.
That could be a stump trick.
He's
right
okay.
there.
Look at this.
What?
I'm telling you. Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
With the lack of detail, it's always the big ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you look around, there's like a million different things around that structure, but here, it's not. Look, there's like one glyph X right there.
That's an X.
Yeah, it's an arch and an X. See this camera? You can put this like this.
Yeah. You told me I can't see it.
I think this is
It's very strange.
Man, you look older than me. I look like I'm what, 16, 17? Right? Okay, how old am I? 21. I feel like I'm 15 years old. And I look in the mirror. Who does that? You look in the mirror and you just feel like you're, like, you know, ready to check out. I don't feel, I think this is everybody, right? You don't feel as old as you look. That's crazy, my gray hair. Well, Brandon, looks like
Pretty good.
your pick could be good. Large scale. So what I was telling Brandon is, when you find a spot like this where there's pine cones, you see this twisted one? This twisted trail marker pushed over here?
Oh.
When you find, we gotta do off. When you find that and there's a lack of detail, like when we get to those, like the dogman areas, there's just like every little thing is twisted and there's X's and there's bends everywhere. I believe when you find the giant teepee structure and the eating and there's a lack of like a million little details, that's you're dealing with the big ones. And I can back that up because I know where I am.
more here, man. 2 tridents.
Dos tridents. Not 2. Dos. I'm learning my Espanol. Edgar was just speaking German too. Pretty smart kid for 22, let me tell you. You don't feel like with either one of these guys. You clearly know in most cases when you're hanging out with a 21-year-old kid. But with these two, they're more mature than me. I'm not even joking. It's amazing how, you know, look at Brandon. You guys, he's 23 years old. He could be at a keg party right now, dating girls. He's already got his focus. Just think. This kid will never lose it either, Search. Just think what he'll be doing. We'll all be dead probably, but when that's horrible. Well, I'm speaking of myself. When he's 50, think about it. I just started 4 years ago. I fast-tracked this kid like nobody else because he gets it like nobody else that fast. And that's not true. I mean, I know you guys do too, but it was like, you know, I think he was supposed to do it, you know? I have no idea how that happened. It's brutal. I guess it was a stick. I didn't feel it. You guys, these are the big boys. You see the X? Hey, Brandon. What? And that trident, but that's an X that goes. Yeah, this is an X. It's above the trident. Yeah. My goodness gracious. You guys, my goodness gracious. Okay? I only use those terms for the videos. I have other terms when you guys aren't listening.
Yeah.
You have got to zoom on that.
Oh my.
Above the tree line, right?
No, yeah, but the bottom, but also the lowest, right?
Yeah.
Wait till you see it.
So it's the orange rock.
I knew it. I didn't know it would be as cool as that, but I knew it was something special. Yeah, they have these places that are impossible to find. It's almost like a headquarters or something. Yeah, I'm not kidding. See, that's why I'm ready to stop doing this on YouTube, because people don't understand, you know, what that really is. What I'm showing you right now takes 5 years to zoom on. And you can only be where I am to see that. Bone, on the pine cone eating with tons of digging. Yes, we find it every single time. It's one bone. I just showed it to you in the last 3 videos.